The wine glass shattered against the hardwood floor, its crimson contents pooling like blood at my feet. Sarah's voice, sharp and trembling, sliced through the silence of our dimly lit dining room. "You think you can just decide what's fair for my kids?" Her eyes, usually warm as summer honey, glinted with something feral, something I didn't recognize. I stood frozen, the air thick with the scent of Merlot and unspoken accusations, my pulse hammering in my throat. It wasn't just the glass breaking. It was the fragile trust we'd built over 2 years, splintering in an instant. I'd met Sarah at a community fundraiser, her laugh bright against the clink of champagne flutes, her 2 kids trailing her like ducklings. She was a widow, her husband lost to a car accident, and I admired her resilience, the way she balanced grief with fierce love for Mia and Lucas. I was a divorcee, childless, my ex-wife's betrayal a scar I thought I'd buried. Sarah seemed like redemption, a chance to build a family, to love again. But tonight, her demand for equal treatment for her kids felt less like a plea for fairness and more like a veiled ultimatum. "Equal treatment," she'd said earlier, her voice steady over dinner, fork poised mid-air. "If we're blending our lives, Mia and Lucas deserve the same as any kids we might have together." I'd nodded, assuming she meant shared responsibilities, equal love. But her words lingered, heavy with an edge I couldn't place. Why did it feel like she was measuring something I couldn't see? The next morning the house was too quiet. Sarah had left for work, her kids at school, and I was alone with the echo of last night's fight. I wandered into her home office, a small room cluttered with books and papers, the air musty with old coffee. I wasn't snooping, not really. I just wanted to feel close to her, to understand the woman who'd turned so cold. Her laptop sat open, its screen glowing faintly. A notification pinged, and my eyes caught on an email subject. Trust fund confirmation. My stomach twisted. I shouldn't have clicked, but my fingers moved before my conscience could catch up. The email was from a lawyer, detailing a trust fund, not for Mia and Lucas, but for Sarah alone. A substantial sum, wired from an account I didn't recognize, with instructions to secure her future before the wedding. My breath caught. We'd agreed to merge our finances, to build a life together. Why was she hiding this? I scrolled further, each email a shard of glass in my chest. Messages to her lawyer, her sister, even a friend. Cryptic references to keeping things separate, to protecting what's mine. One email sent late at night read, "He's good with the kids, but I can't risk it." Not again. Risk what? Me. My love. My trust. My mind churned, replaying every moment. Her late nights working, her guarded phone calls, the way she'd bristle when I asked about her past. I wanted to confront her, but doubt gnawed at me. Maybe I was misreading it. Maybe the trust fund was for the kids, a safety net she hadn't told me about because why? I paced the house, the hardwood creaking under my weight, the walls closing in with every unanswered question. By the time Sarah came home, her smile was back, soft and disarming, but it didn't reach her eyes. "Rough day?" she asked, setting her bag down. Her tone was light, but her gaze flicked to her office door, left ajar. I swallowed the lump in my throat. "Just thinking about last night. About what you said." Her smile faltered just for a second. "I just want what's best for Mia and Lucas. You get that, right?" "Of course," I said, my voice tighter than I meant. "But, are we really on the same page? About everything?" She froze, her hand lingering on the counter. The kitchen clock ticked, each second a hammer strike. "What's that supposed to mean?" she asked, her voice low, almost a growl. I couldn't hold it back. "I saw the email, Sarah. The trust fund. The secrets. What are you planning?" Her face drained of color, then flushed red. "You went through my emails." Her voice cracked, but there was no guilt in it, only fury. "You don't trust me." "Trust you?" I shot back, my own anger rising. "You're hiding money, talking about risks, keeping things from me. What am I supposed to think?" She stepped closer, her breath hot and uneven. "You're supposed to believe in us." "Me?" I'm trying to protect my kids. Then why didn't you tell me? I shouted, the words tearing free. Why hide it unless you're planning to leave? To use me? The silence that followed was suffocating. Her eyes shimmered with tears, but her jaw was set, defiant. You don't understand, she whispered. You've never lost everything. Then help me understand. I pleaded, my voice breaking. I love you, Sarah. I love Mia and Lucas. But I can't do this if you're lying. She turned away, her shoulders trembling. For a moment I thought she'd confess, that we'd unravel this together. But when she spoke, her voice was cold, final. Maybe you're not ready for this. For us. The words hit like a physical blow. I stumbled back, the room spinning. Was this her plan all along? To test me, to push me away before I could get too close? Or was there someone else? Someone tied to that secret account, those late-night calls? My mind flashed to a name I'd seen in her emails. Mark. Colleague, she'd said. Just a friend. But the pieces were falling into place, jagged and sharp. I didn't sleep that night. Instead, I dug deeper, my heart pounding as I accessed her phone's call logs while she slept. There it was, Mark's number, dozens of calls, some lasting hours, always when I was out. I confronted her at dawn, my voice raw with betrayal. Who's Mark, Sarah? Really? Her eyes widened, then narrowed. You're pathetic, she spat. You think I'm cheating. Mark's my financial advisor. He's helping me secure the kids' future because I don't know if I can rely on you. Her words stung, but they didn't add up. Then why lie? Pressed. Why hide him? She opened her mouth, then closed it. And in that moment I saw it, the flicker of guilt, the truth she couldn't hide. Mark wasn't just an advisor. He was her safety net, her escape plan. She'd been building a life without me, using my love as a stepping stone. I left that morning, the engagement ring heavy in my pocket. The kids' laughter from the backyard haunted me as I drove away, the weight of shattered trust pressing on my chest. Sarah's demand for equal treatment wasn't about her kids. It was about her freedom, her control, her betrayal. And the worst part, I still loved her even as I walked away, knowing I'd never trust again.